Hey everybody, this is gonna be my Boxycharm unboxing video. This is my YouTube debut, so get ready for the time of your life. But I am obsessed with watching YouTube videos where they unbox things, so figured why not make my own YouTube video of me unboxing my favorite subscription box. So if you're not familiar with Boxycharm, it is a $21 a month subscription beauty box where you get 5 to 6 beauty products, and they are all full size, which is what I love. So we're just gonna unbox this together and then we'll do a little bit of a tutorial of sorts. Alright, so when you first open it up, it comes like this. So it has this little kind of paper in it. And this, a lot of times on the back of these, it'll have like a little coupon code. And then on the inside, it has a description of all the products that come with it and all of the costs for the products. So typically each box, you know, the total value for it's somewhere over $100, which is an awesome steal. So we can add that up at the end, but I don't want to ruin any surprises, so I'm going to set this to the side. So first, we have the eyeshadow palette. Yes! I can never have too many. So this is Pretty Vulgar, the Nightingale palette. I've never tried anything from them before. And it's a little bird cage inside. You can see all the colors. So for me, this is definitely a cute palette. It's not something that I would typically jump to. At first, I'm not super into cool tones, and I'm honestly not much of a neutral person. I get excited about really colorful palettes and rainbow colors, like the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil, where there's neon yellow and neon pink. I like to have a lot of fun with eyeshadows and do looks that I'm never going to wear outside in public kind of thing. But this is definitely something that you can use for an everyday kind of look for that. The next thing we can look at the Laura Geller blush. So I've never tried anything from Laura Geller before either. So that's why I like Boxycharm, because you get products that I would probably never go out and buy just because of the cost, and I get to try out different brands and see different things. So this is like a very shimmery kind of blush. It's very pink and pretty. Ooh. Yeah, that is a pretty blush. That is kind of my go-to blush color. I love sparkly blushes. Let's see. So next it looks like there's Butter London Stroke of Wow Roll On Precision Liner. But it's essentially, if you can see this here, it's like a little, we'll put it on my forehead so you can see. So it's like a little kind of spinny roll. And it's supposed to make it easy to put on your liner, but it seems kind of tricky to me, so we'll see how this goes later on in the video. But let's see how it looks on the hand, I guess. Whoa. Do you see that? Let me try it again. That can't be right. This might be pretty good. We'll have to see how it is on the eye, but those lines are like crazy. I'll place them. What? Alright, well that's an interesting one. So we have what looks like a Hank and Henry lipstick here. This one is in the shade Petal Pusher. This is definitely a pretty one, and it's cute because it looks like it's like just a little lipstick. But we tricked you. It's not. It's actually a little wand in here, and it's liquid lipstick. And it smells like cupcakes. So I'm already sold. I don't even care what the color is. And that is a pretty color. So you can see it here. Definitely feeling fall vibes. It's a little darker than I would normally go because I'm so pale, but it's super, super pretty and shiny, and I love it. Alright, we have one more product in the box. these are a set of 3 brushes. So these are what they look like here. These are super cute. They're green and like a rose kind of goldy color. So I am happy. So the first one, the Nightingale palette, this retails for $35. So there we go. Just here is worth more than what I paid for this box. So that's awesome. The Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten is $28. I would never go out and pay $28 for a little teeny little blush, but now I have one. The Alamar Cosmetics brush set retails for $18. I'm in awe, man. The Hank and Henry liquid lipstick retails for $17. And the Butter London Stroke of Wow Roll-On Liner retails for $19. Let me turn the camera off for a second so I can get my calculator out and add them up, because I'm not about to do mental math. And I'm back. So the total cost of this box is 117 smankaroonies. So that's pretty awesome if I say so myself. So I got variation 2 and I am happy. I'm a happy Kathy. So we will go ahead and we'll do a look with this. I'm not gonna just use products here. I'm gonna kind of do a full face of makeup today, so I'll be grabbing other products like foundation and concealer and things that I didn't get in the box, but we of course will be using every product that we got here as well. Alright, so we will start with an eye look first. So if we'll grab this little Nightingale palette and test it out here. So I am one of those crazy people. I do not use an eyeshadow primer. The main reason why I don't use one is because I don't see the point in going out and buying one. So once I get one in my Boxycharm, I'm sure I will start using eyeshadow primer. But for now, I use the Tarte Shape Tape all over the eyelid. So once that is nicely smoothed over, what I will typically do is just use whatever brush I can find. We'll use this one, why not? And I'll get like a kind of a shade that's close to my shade. And I just like to kind of pat that shade on. This is not the right brush to use for this, but I just grabbed one, so why not? So I just kind of rub that over top of the eyes area. You're like, she doesn't know what she's doing. And then this is what I do next. So when I do any type of eye look, I typically use the good old Scotch tape, and I put that kind of from the outer corner up to my eyebrow. And the reason why I do that, I just think it creates a sharper look on this side, and it just makes it easier for me to make my eyes look good. So what I'm thinking first is I want to use this kind of transition shade. I got way too close there, I'm sorry. So this little, this is a nice transition shade, the Hide and Seek. I'm just going to get a little bit of that on this brush. I'm going to put this, and we're going to go up into the crease here. And we are going to just put that in the crease. We're just going to kind of build that up a little bit. Next I'm going to go in with this kind of darker gray shade. This is called Dark Side. And I'm going to just use the same brush. And for this one, I'm not going to go quite as high as that first shade. And I'm going to just be putting this kind of more, just a little bit lower. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, we're going to grab that little brush from our box, And I'm gonna grab that same kind of first shade, that hide and seek, the transition one, and I'm gonna kind of just blend the two together a little bit with this. Just kind of try to create a beautiful line there. I'm gonna go with this darker gray shade in the middle here, since we're sticking with that kind of cool tone look today. And we're gonna just put this in the very corner here. And just darken up that corner a little bit more, because we want to be dramatic today. And I think I'm going to go back with this first brush and go back with that kind of middle gray. And just bring that up a little bit. And we'll just kind of blend them all out a little bit. So I'm going to grab that Tarte Shape Tape again here, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand somewhere where we don't have a bunch of stuff drawn on. And then I'm going to use the little kind of little packer brush that we got today and put some of that concealer on the end. And what I'm going to do is just draw in the crease here. Alright. So I'm going to go in just a little bit with that first brush, just since I kind of messed this up a little bit on the top. I just kind of want to smoke that out just a little bit where I added it a little too high. Okay. What's going to look best with this look is probably going to be this white shade over here. So I am going to try putting that on with my finger and see how that goes. Just on the lid here. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna just grab a little brush just to kind of pat it a little bit more precisely. This is the Urban Decay Naked palette brush that I got in the box, and everybody says not to use those little brushes that you get for free when you buy the eyeshadow palettes, but I'm cheap. So we're gonna put that over here, and I'm just gonna pack that a little bit more precisely than my little finger can do over here. I might use put this clutch one and put it kind of more on like the middle of the lid and see what happens, because I feel like this is kind of a lot going on there, just so we can kind of tone it down just a bit. And I'm gonna, same thing, go in with my finger here. I'm going to go back in with this Urban Decay brush and just kind of blend these together a little bit so it's not such a harsh line between the two. I'm going back with that first brush. I'm going back in with Dark Side, and I just kind of want to just bring that up a little bit so that the kind of white and gold isn't quite as far over into the corner. I just kind of want to smoke it out a little bit and kind of smooth that transition between the corner and that gold shade. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Alright, before we take this tape off, what I like to do is do my eyeliner. And I don't think I'm going to do a super crazy wing, mainly because I suck at doing wing liner. And I don't know how this is going to work with wing liner. But we're going to try out that the second item in the box, the Butter London eyeliner. So I don't think this is like the holy grail of eyeliners. I don't think it's like it's gonna be super easy to apply. It's really good if you need to draw straight lines, but on the eyes you can see it's not. I'm not really living for it. And I'm gonna grab just a small brush. So this is e.l.f. It's literally called the small smudge brush. I said I was getting a small brush and I got a small brush. So this is what I like to do when I just am not having a good eyeliner day. I like to just put it on pretty crappily like it is now, and then go in with like a dark shade like this black shade eyeshadow and just kind of smooth it out a little bit. And I absolutely hate doing eyeliner. I'm so bad at it. Well, I think we can go ahead and take the tape off here. So you can just see it just creates a nice kind of little sharp line. And then I'll go in once we go in with foundation and just kind of smooth that out a little bit. So I'm going to go off camera and just do the eyeshadow and liner on this eye. I am going to grab my not brand new, it's like my ColourPop foundation. I am the shade Fair 30. I have my knockoff beauty blender. This is like $2 at Walmart. And I'm gonna do just a couple little pumps here. I've had this beauty blender for too long. And then this is going to be the most important part of your foundation routine, the neck. So you always want to make sure you bring it down so you don't have two different shades going on. Alright. So we're gonna keep on moving with the base, and what I'm gonna do is grab Tarte Shape Tape. So this is like the one product that I've splurged on. Usually I don't spend that much on makeup. I don't usually go out and buy like Tarte or Too Faced or anything like that. So this is my baby. So I'm not even talking about what I'm doing right now. So I just put that like, I like to put it underneath my eyes. I don't do this every day. When I go to work, I typically just wear foundation. The reason being, I just like to sleep. So when I get ready in the morning, I get ready in like 5-10 minutes tops. Like I am up, running out the door, and I do hair, makeup. I get ready so much quicker than my husband does in the morning, and it's all just because I love sleep. So I love doing makeup. This is like such a fun hobby for me to do makeup, but it's not something that I do very often, to be honest, because during the week I would rather sleep than get up a little bit earlier. I like to use powder and set everything just because, like I said, my skin gets pretty oily. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the color Fair. Same thing, not from the Boxycharm. But we're just doing a full face today, so whoop. I just kind of I know a lot of people they'll let it bake underneath their eyes. I just kind of put it everywhere and see what happens. Alright. And we're gonna grab the big boy. So this brush is from Sephora. This is the Pro Precision Powder 59 brush. This brush was $40. I almost cussed. I crap you not. $40 for this. I got this like freshman, sophomore year of college when I first went to Sephora. I didn't even know what Sephora was growing up. I always went to Walmart, you know, probably just Walmart to get makeup, just drugstore. I didn't even really know about the luxurious brands. So they're, long story short, the makeup artist, I've had her shade match me for a foundation, and she did some blush on me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the most amazing blush ever. Like, it applied so beautifully. I was like, I have to get this brush. So I went and I bought this $40 brush. I didn't buy the blush, which is probably like the amazing product that I thought it was. So I got this brush. So I am determined to use this as much as possible, because looking back, I'm like, how did I spend $40 on this? So we're gonna use this as much as possible and get my money's worth. So we're gonna just kind of dip into that a little bit. And we are going to smile, and we're gonna just put that on the cheeks. And it is beautiful. This is cute. I like it. I'm feeling you, Laura Geller. I'm feeling it. We're going out of Boxycharm again. And I'm going to jump into my Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean palette. I typically always use this wider one just because I'm paler. So I'm going to grab that. That's called Fortune. And I'm going to put that above the blush. And I'm using a little kind of cheap brush my mom got me. Thanks, Mom. I am going to do a couple of things. So I'm going to finish up my eyes, do mascara, put some eyeshadow on the bottom of my eyes. But first I'm going to start with brows. So this is Cello Beauty. This was in last month's Boxycharm. A lot of people didn't like it. The setup's a little bit weird. So it's like a brush on this side, and then you twist open this, and then there's the brow gel on there. So a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it just because this is the first eyebrow product I've ever had. Have never tried anything before. I used to just try to find an eyeshadow that best fit, and it was usually a nightmare. I don't really have a method for this. I just kind of dip a little bit down. Let me get closer to you. And I just kind of start filling it in. Not too bad. And then we're going to go back in with the Boxycharm brush. And what I'm going to do is go in with dark side here. And I'm going to just put that on the bottom lid. And I'm going to go in with Break Free. And I am going to put that in the inner corner. And then just bring that a little bit underneath. I'm going to grab the Almar one again here, and I am just going to kind of smoke this out just a little bit now that we have taken that tape off, just so it's not quite as harsh of a line. We still want that line to be pretty fierce, but... And then the last thing that we will be doing on the eye is mascara. I have the Tarte Lifted waterproof mascara. Love that it's waterproof. This came in last month's Boxycharm box for me. Otherwise, I would not own a Tarte mascaras. I like to build it up a little bit, so dip it and go in a little bit more. I'm probably making like crazy faces. So I'm gonna go off camera a little bit here and just finish up this eye. I'm gonna grab my Tarte Ready Set Radiant. This is my other Tarte product I got in my Boxycharm. Yay! So I would never buy this on its own just for the cost, but let's go ahead and do a little spray photo shoot here. And then let's fan away. And we have one more product. The lip product, the Hank Henry. So we have, like I said earlier, Petal Pusher. I think I did the same. Petal Pusher, dang it. I'm gonna get it right by the end of this video. So we're gonna put this on my lippy lips. We'll get them all nice and moisturized. Oh my gosh, it smells like cupcakes. I want a cupcake. I'm like way down here. So first thing, it's not the easiest wand to apply with. Alright, well I think that is all set for the look. I'm liking the color, I'm digging it. The one thing I will say, my lips do not do lipsticks wonder. I am Kylie Jenner lips before the lip injections. So I'm going to give you guys a special treat and give this lipstick its true glory and grab a special guest really quickly who has the most luscious lips that I have ever seen. So I will be right back. Alright, so here we have the most luscious lips of all time here. So we're gonna see how this color looks on these luscious lips to give you the full treat here.
What do I do? Stick them out?
Yeah. Perfect. Oh yeah.
Tastes weird.
Smell it.
Oh, what is that?
It's cupcakes! Does that also like cupcakes?
I don't want lipstick to smell like cupcakes.
What do you look for in a lipstick, Blaine?
I look for, you know, a smooth, creamy formula. I don't know.
I think that's pretty good. Give him a good old smooch. So
No.
you can see on his lips. I want those lips.
Beautiful.
That's weird. It's featuring special guest Blaine McDaddy.
Don't call me that ever.
So thanks for watching my first video ever. Hope it was bearable. See you next time, fam.